I'm going to show you some basic animation using After Effects, but to start off, I've already created a graphic inside of Photoshop, if it'll open up here, and this is a little bit easier way to start off when you're creating just some basic animation. You can do it just going right into After Effects, but I've got this graphic. Make sure you name your layers so it's a little bit easier to kind of tell what they are. So let's go ahead and open up After Effects now. And the first thing I'm going to do is import that Photoshop file in here. So I'm just going to do a File, Import, File, and then I'll go find that that graphic that I have, wherever you have that saved at and everything. And I'm just going to open up that Photoshop file. And the reason why I want this Photoshop file is because it has multiple layers in it, and that way I can animate the different layers and not have to, if it's all flattened, then I can't do that. So I want to make sure it's a composition, so I don't want footage, I want composition. Enable layer styles because I have layer styles from Photoshop. I don't want to merge things, so that should import that in as a file and also show all the layers inside of, should import all the layers so I can work with them individually as we go here and everything. So here it is right up there. Right now it's just showing the file and the folder. If I just double click on that little film strip icon, that should throw all of my graphics or all my different layers in here. And I probably want to lock up the layers that I'm not going to use. And I think what I'll do is I'll just start off with a basic animation. I'm just going to have this little skier just kind of come in on here. To zoom in, just use a scroller wheel. That's probably the easiest way. So to move that guy, I've got him down here. If I click on the eyeball, I can figure out which one he is. So looks like he's this first skier here. And I'll unlock that and then click on the little arrow. I have two options, transform and layer styles. I want to mess with the transform, which gives me all kinds of tools. So I want to play with the positioning of him. So I'm going to take him and just have him fly in basically. So I'll go ahead to insert a first keyframe. I'll click on position. That'll insert my first keyframe over here. And now I need to scrub a little bit. I'll pull him out to about 4 seconds up here in the timeline. And then I just need to go ahead and move him. So now I'll go ahead and just kind of move him out of the screen because I wanted him to fly in. Let me zoom out a little bit. And now if I go ahead and scrub that, it shows that animation. Now I actually did that backwards. I want him to fly in. Right now when I scrub it, he's going backwards and going out. So quick fix, just click and drag your little key points and you can reposition those, and now he comes in the right way and everything. So I can continue to play with him. Maybe I don't want that to happen for a while. I could have just dragged that out here, way out till 8 seconds. Maybe I don't want him to come in till later on in the animation. If I want to do another layer, I just go ahead and close that out for a little bit. Maybe I want to play with the text now. So I'll come over here and locate first the text. So I'll go ahead and open up that, take off the lock, transform. Maybe I want this to appear in as I go. So I'm going to do an opacity. So go ahead and click on opacity. That'll insert a keyframe. And then out here I'll go ahead and bring it out to 2. And then I'll just click, scroll, and drag and bring that opacity all the way down to 0. So now we have something that basically comes in. If I wanted to, I could move those around. So basically you're just playing with a lot of these features to get in and just animate some things. I could scale, rotate, and do quite a few other things. So that's the basics in animation and After Effects.